Hey guys, welcome back to Lavender Polish. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do this beautiful little design. I actually didn't really have a plan going into this, but I ended up loving the way it turned out, and it's super simple, so I'm going to show you all how to do it right now. First of all, we're starting with holotaco's Lemon Spritzer, which is a beautiful pastel yellow. It goes on my nails a little thin in the first coat, but it does build opacity pretty quickly, and because it's going to be under a gradient, it doesn't really need to be perfectly opaque anyways. Because of that, I'm only going to be doing 2 coats, even though I'd usually do 3 if I was just going to wear this on its own. As I'm waiting for it to dry, I'm going to go ahead and put a liquid latex barrier around my nails. This is going to help with cleanup later on as usual. I use Simply Peel by Bliss Kiss, but you can use any. They all tend to be pretty similar, to be perfectly honest with you. Now we're going to take some more pastels from holotaco. We're using Pink Fizz, Peach Tea, and Coral Chaser. Now using these colors plus Lemon Spritzer again, we're going to go ahead and apply them onto a makeup sponge in a typical horizontal gradient fashion, of course making sure to put them down in rainbow order, so we're going from purple to red to orange to yellow so that they blend as perfectly as possible. Without waiting for them to dry, go ahead and start to dab it onto your nails. Now, as you can see after the very first coat, it is going to take a little bit to build up because we're working with pastels, but these are a nice thick formula, so they will pack on pretty quickly. This only took about 2 or 3 coats of gradienting. Once you're happy with how the blend is looking, go ahead and remove your liquid latex barrier, and already you have this beautiful design, and you can stop here if you want to, but as usual we're not going to do that because we're not boring on this channel. Now after I've applied a top coat and waited for it to dry, I'm going to go ahead and put 2 bits of strapping tape on my nail, creating a diagonal off-centered line on my nail. At this point, it would be advisable to go ahead and put some more liquid latex not only around your nail, but also on the largest segment of pastel gradient to protect that from the white they're about to put on it, but honestly I was in a bit of a rush and feeling kind of lazy the days that I did these, so I just went ahead and skipped that step. Now to make application as easy as possible, instead of just painting white on, I'm going to go ahead and take holotaco's Not Milky White and apply it to a makeup sponge and then dab it onto the nail. I prefer to do this for a couple of reasons. One, it makes the polish a lot less thick, so I don't have as many issues with ridges on my nails, and personally I think it just looks smoother when you have something that's been sponged on with something that's been painted on. The textures can be slightly off and it bugs me, so I prefer to either sponge everything or paint everything, but that's just personal preference. If you like to paint it, go ahead and paint it. While Not Milky White is not my favorite white that I've ever used, it does work pretty well in gradienting, and as you can see after only 1 or 2 sponge coats it's already looking pretty opaque, which was actually quite impressive. It doesn't work amazingly when it's being painted straight on the nail, so I didn't have super high hopes for being sponged because usually sponges really bring down opacity, but it held up really well, so point to holotaco. I'm also just now realizing that aside from the striping tape and the liquid latex, this is an almost entirely holotaco manicure. I mean, what can I say? Christine owns my heart. Anyways, without waiting for the white to dry, we're going to go ahead and peel up the 2 bits of striping tape and reveal what is essentially our final design. All I really need to do now is just do a tiny bit of cleanup around the edges and then apply, you guessed it, Super Glossy Taco by holotaco. Now, I think I told you guys a while ago that I wasn't a huge fan of regular Glossy Taco, but Super Glossy, she's holding up. She's doing great. I've been using her for a little while now, and she is really keeping it going for me. And of course, here's the final result, and I really like how this turned out. I think it would be a really good design for those situations where it's kind of a professional or more upscale thing, so you probably shouldn't have crazy nail art on, but you still want to do something because you hate having naked nails or having just one color nails. But as usual, I would love to hear what you guys think. Please leave a comment down below and tell me if you like this design, if you'd like to do it yourself, what you guys think of holotaco and their pastels. I always love to hear your opinions, and as usual, if you like this video, feel free to like and subscribe for more videos just like this. Bye!